Alright guys, so here is my next Halloween album that I just mentioned if you caught the previous video, and it is the Eerie Tale collection from Graphic 45, and this album is probably the only album that you're going to see from me in a really long time that's only paper. We built the house and moved about 2 years ago, and I was cleaning up some stuff in my craft room and I found this. It is the only album that I never finished. I got started on a tutorial. Her name is Xanner01, Xannero1. She is Anna Paper Creations. Her stuff was just beautiful. She loved to fussy cut. So she would take the 12 by 12, the 8 by 8, the 6 by 6, all in the same Graphic 45, which she was also a Graphic 45 design member, whatever you call them. But she would, like all of these little bats, she would cut out every single one of them. That's just what she enjoyed doing, and cut out everything. She used every little bit of the paper. So like even like these little borders and stuff, when she would cut things out, she used every inch. But she hasn't been online in 9 years. I don't know what happened, why she stopped producing. She had like 54,000 subscribers. So the album, I did all of the pages. I didn't finish the cover with the tutorial. I didn't finish the cover front back and the inside front back, because this whole thing, when you finish the tutorial, the whole thing was put on a stand, and then it had a roof in pieces. I'm going to try and show it to you on here. I don't know if it's going to come up. I may have to just see it. There's the album in the center there, and it had a stand with little feet at the bottom and a little pull-out drawer, and then the roof and everything on the top. And all these flowers here, they're all individual flowers cut out, fussy cut out by her. But I really do miss seeing her stuff. And I like to listen to her talk. She had, I don't know where she was from, but she had awesome accent. Alright, so we have the top cover. It's popped up a little bit, the scene around the purple in the back, and it comes apart with the side. There is a magnet, maybe this view, magnetic, because it's all enclosed, because like I just showed you in that picture, it was the inside of a house. So you can see the magnets there. And then I have some pieces of the paper collection. Now this part here is not the tutorial. I just added this a couple of days ago. So we have a little envelope that you can put some memorabilia on. And I'm going to go through the pages with you. I may not remember everything that's been done, because like I said, this has been at least 9 years ago. And you'll see a lot of the little fussy cut. Alright, so we have the squares that are taped up on here. Then this pops up. And then we have like a little folder. And run, hide, beware. And that just slid in here like this. Does it come down? Okay, there's more. We're going to find all kinds of stuff together. So we have room for a photo here. Don't think it opened. Oh, okay. These spider webs, I did cut that out on my Cricut. I do remember that. Then this comes out here, and the spiders for my Cricut, and then some fussy cut at the bottom and made like a tiny little pocket. And there's some of the tags, and it seems like, okay, there's more to go. Let me see if I can come out. It's so big, I don't know what to do. Okay, so it folds out like this. And we have a little pocket there once upon a time with the tag. And then the tree, I think I did that on my Cricut. And then the same thing for the middle part here. The tree, that tree there is actually a die cut that I had. And then this part right here also comes out. And then we have, you know, all the fussy cut out, the little pumpkins, the crow. And then there's more. Then we have this large pocket here with the web, and we have our little, I don't know if you can see that from here. Go in and out. We have our witch back there, and there's what I was telling you, how she uses every single piece. So I guess it doesn't seem like it folds. And then you could tuck another photo behind here. And then our bottom, we have some flowers cut out with the tag, our beware, and then room for a photo here. So that all goes back down, and each one of them has the inside pages. I used to do this a lot when I only did paper. I totally forgot about it. Maybe I need to go back and try that one more time. So we have the cutout. You could tuck behind here. Don't think it opens. No, it does not. Oh, I'll just find out. Put them back later. Okay, then we have this page. And we have some of the cutouts, and these are cut out, and well, they're glued to black paper, so you could see behind that it's cut out. These tuck in here, and I'm gonna try and remember that these open. Wow, my camera, that's coming out blue, and it's totally purple. When I look up, it's blue. That's weird. So let's see, is this one open? Seems like, yes. So this one opens this way. And then the same with these. And we have a little girl there with a tiny tag. That must be from the 6x6 collection. So this album is when I realized that fussy cutting was not my thing. So it never got finished. Alright, I lost myself. Okay. Then this whole side comes open, and we have a tag here. Let's see if this side, where am I? Yes, this side comes open, and then there's a tag here, and then all of this comes open, and we have this large scene here with the tree and the owl, and we have little pockets. Tags on both sides. Alright, so I think that's it for that page. Now on this side, we have a fold out, and it has the lady sitting in a chair. I guess she's the princess. And we have a couple of, that must be the 6x6 pages. Tags. And then this, does it come open? Yeah. We have this tuck spot. This whole bottom part down here is a pocket. with our spider web, we have our fussy cut papers here. We have like a little tiny belly band which holds this little guy, which is a little bitty pocket or a bookmark. Get back in there. Let's see, I don't think it opens anywhere else. Okay, this is the page inside of that one. It's another pocket with the spider web, a little smaller photo mat, and another bookmark. Alright, and then our next page, let me try and go in a little bit. I don't know how far this thing's going to come out. Okay, so we have a fold up, and then you can tuck, let me find something here. You can tuck in behind there. And then they have a little tuck spot right here. Tuck spots down here. We have the little kids. Little tiny mats, photo mats. Go down in here behind the pumpkins. And I think that's all on that one. Whoops. Alright, this one has a lot of cutouts. I'm not sure if it shows. We have a pocket. We have a kid up here. I guess it's Jack and the Beanstalk. And then on the bottom, we have it layered flowers in the background, the fence, this layered behind it, and then the guy with the Sleeping Beauty, I guess that's what it is behind that. And then we have a photo mat with another tuck spot with, I guess that's Red Riding Hood and the wolf. And that all goes behind there. Does it come undone or does it? Oh, my bad. It is magnetic. So the whole bottom little part comes undone. Then you have from like the 6x6 cutouts, kind of tucked behind, I guess it's Hansel and Gretel. And then you have this one tucked behind. Now you see why it took me so long to do this thing. Let's put this aside. And then this page comes up. And it has all these fussy cut and another photo mat there. Does this one move? Nope, that's just a regular pocket. And we have a little tuck spot behind the flowers, and that's all down. We'll have to try that again. I forgot about that. I think it's cool. And then, let's put this in here. It is a pocket, isn't it? How we doing? Alright. And this is the in between the pages. Alright. On this side we have a little house. I think this was a die cut, Tim Holtz. And we have the little 6x6, the tiny, tiny little pictures that are cut out. And then the flowers cut out on the top. And it has a magnetic closure. And that's some of like the stickers. That's how long I've had these stickers that I just put in this pumpkin album. It's been about 8 years. And you could tuck behind here and tuck behind here. And then we have more photo mats. I'm going to link to her, even though she hasn't produced anything in a while. She has some really good videos on how to, if you enjoy it, on how to do, how to fussy cut. She's got a couple of different methods that she always uses. And then behind the fence, we have like a ticket. Alright, let's put that back. I don't think it opens any other way. Nope. Alright, on the next page, it's like this is magnetic. I looked at it earlier, and it's just cut out where you could tuck things behind or put a picture on top of, and it's held down with magnets because this pops up, this pops up, this pops up, and this one folds out. I guess it's fold out, not a pop up. And this is like a little file folder, and tucked behind there, tucked behind here, and then the back of it's black. So that goes all back down, and this one magnetic to the top. And in between the pages here, we have this one, and the little fence at the bottom makes some pocket, a little tiny belly band, and you could put photos behind that. I'll fix that later. Alright, and then our next page, we have some fussy cut, some of the flowers, and then this comes out with tag, and this comes out further, and that's a die cut that I have. And then this one also. The little pocket here. And then this, I'm pretty sure this was Cricket. And then it just, I think that's it on that page. Alright, this page here, I have never seen this one before. I remember making it, but it's connected, but it slides out of the way. So she has it, you can slide up, you can put, you know, photos here. Make sure I'm in the camera. Or, you know, tuck spots behind these. No? Yeah. Tuck spots behind these. Place for a photo there. And then it slides down. I don't think it opens any other way, but I may be wrong. No, that's it. And then the center of these is that one. And then our last, well, second to last page, we have a lot of little places where you could tuck things, like right this one here, with the little 6x6 pages. And I'm going to try and remember this one. It's a little, okay. So it goes like such, and that page comes up, huh? Okay, just the top. I guess you can only do one at a time. So you have room for a page here. No, it goes underneath that one. Throw a photo here. Oh, they're magnetic. Alright, so when they pop in place, there you have a magnet. You put a little photo in here. And then a photo there. And this whole page opens. And we have stuff cut out to put places there. And we have this large page with the fences. Some of the larger, that must be the 12 by 12. And that's from Cricket. And then the back page is just a large pocket. You know, graphic 45. I cut some out on these for the, I don't know what to do with it. Well, on the back of their page, they always have these cutout things. That's what this is from. And it's just a magnetic closure. This back part I added just today, or recently. It was the pages themselves that I followed the tutorial. And there's another of the, and then all those little stamps. Like, so this part I just added here the past couple of days. So the tutorial is only like these pages, but yeah, that was a lot. But after 9 years, I finally finished it. The only album that I almost never did. Alright guys, I know that was a lot. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I'm going to put her YouTube channel down in the description. Y'all go and check it out. Bye.